Good morning, guys. Vimal here, and welcome back to another episode of Must Have Gadgets. Now, you people know, right? I started this series like long ago on the channel, and every time I try to bring and show you like something new, something different, which can be like super useful for everybody, guys. And today, also, I have like a super useful gadget, and I believe like everybody should have this sort of gadget at their home because these days, a lot of people have like lots of vehicles at their home, right? Either it be car, scooter, bike, anything, and people especially love traveling, like going on road trips or long distance traveling, and you never know what sort of emergency you might run into or what sort of situation you might go into. And in those situations, this gadget can be like super useful, guys. So this is a digital portable tire inflator, and let me tell you, it's like a multi-purpose tire inflator, very portable design, guys, and you can use it to inflate tires on your car, scooter, bike, any vehicle, guys. And not only that, it's got a couple of other features as well, like it's got a powerful 120-watt motor on board, has like a digital display that shows you the current tire status, and also offers like an emergency flashlight also. Model is Force Digital, made by Agaro, and this is what we'll be unboxing and checking out in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So guys, here's the gadget which I was talking about from Agaru. It's a digital car tire inflator and comes in this sort of box packaging. Now this is available in two different models. You've got analog and digital editions. We have the digital edition called Agaru Force. Now this is a 120-watt car tire inflator, and basically not just a car tire inflator, guys. You can use it to inflate tires on your scooters, bikes, or any sort of vehicle. It's got lots of features, guys, like there's a digital display on board, emergency LED light is also there, and a couple of other stuff. Talking about the main highlights, well, this thing offers like quick inflation system, has a nozzle with thermoplastic cover, and also has auto shutdown feature on this thing. So those were some of its main highlights and details. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly get started with the unboxing. Let me grab my knife and cut this tape on the packaging. And by the way, guys, as I've told you, these sort of gadgets can be very useful for everybody in their daily life. You never know what sort of emergency you might go into, right? So at those places, this can be useful. There you go. This is our brand new digital car tire inflator from Agaro. Model is Force, and this is how it looks like. And along with that, you also have a spring-like extension tube used to inflate your tire. And you also get a free carry case in the package, guys, with the Agaro branding on it. Pretty nice. And lastly, you get some paperwork. Just make sure to read this. You also have a spare fuse in case the original one goes out, and some extra nozzle attachments to be used with different sort of equipments. And that's it. These are all the stuff we got in the package. Now let me give you all a closer look at the product and talk about the design and the build quality of this product. Initial impressions: build quality looks pretty nice. It's got a solid body. Body is actually entirely made of like polycarbonate material in a two-tone finish. Lower half has like a brushed aluminum sort of finish, while the upper half section has a black matte sort of finish. It's very nice. And good thing is you also have like a handle sort of design at the top side, so you can easily carry it anywhere while traveling. Pretty nice design. And on the front is where you've got all the buttons to control this thing. There's a power button, emergency LED flashlight toggle, and just beside that you've got the minus and plus buttons to set the tire pressure PSI system, and lastly a mode button. Above that you've got a LCD display that shows you the current status and a lot of other useful information. So that is pretty much it, guys. Now going to the top side, here you've got all the cables and stuff necessary to get started with this system. This is a main power cord, guys, that has a connector which goes into your car dashboard's cigarette lighter 12-volt socket. So that is how you're gonna power on this thing. Good quality cable and has a length of around 3 meters, I believe. And along with that, guys, you've got one more tube over here, which is the main tube that is used to inflate the tire on your vehicle, either it be car, bike, scooter, anything, guys. It's got a brass nozzle at the top that is used to mount to your tire, and also comes with an extension that is around 1 meter and is used to increase the length of this tube in case if it's not sufficient. So good part is you can easily manage all the cables inside the compartment of the body only, guys, so you don't have to struggle or hassle with the cable management. And on the other side, you've got some rubber foot pads, pretty nice. Some details about the product at the center. And on the bottom also, you've got some more rubber foot pads. So you can basically place it in both vertical and horizontal positions. And if you can observe, the body has lots of vents on the sides, bottom, and at the back to keep this thing running cool. And here's that emergency flashlight which I was talking about. So basically, if you want to use this device to inflate your car tires during night time where there is no sort of light source available, this will be very handy, guys. So using this built-in flashlight, you can quickly get your job done. So that is it, our complete overview on the design and the build quality part. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly show you how to set it up and use it. Using this product is very simple, guys. Just watch my video step by step and you'll get the complete idea on it. All these type of tire inflators usually work on DC 12 volts only and come with this universal cigarette lighter compatible power connector. Every car has this sort of DC 12 volt socket in its dashboard, and that is where you'll need to plug it in. And after doing that, you need to start the car, and by starting the car I literally mean to start the engine. Otherwise the inflator will totally suck up your car's battery in a few tries and you don't want that to happen. So keep this thing in mind. And there you go, as soon as you start the engine, you can already see the display on the product lights up. Awesome, right? Now you need to connect it to the tire that you want to inflate. Very easy, guys. You can either connect it directly or even using that spring extension tube depending on the requirement. It's got a brass nozzle with a screw type mechanism for locking. Just tighten it up firmly such that there are no air leakages, and the other end should be connected to the tire that you want to inflate. Same screw type mechanism here also, and there you go, you are done with the arrangement. And as soon as you attach the tube, the inflator will automatically start showing the current air pressure level in your tire. Just look at the display. Right now it's showing around 28.5, right, which is a bit low. Ideally your car's tire should have a pressure of around 32 to 35 psi level. So use these plus and minus buttons to set the desired air pressure value that you want and hit the power button to start it. And that is it, boys. It starts filling the air in your tire. Very easy, right? I've set the current target to like 35 psi level, and you can observe in the display that the air pressure level is slowly increasing thanks to this inflator. The display on it gives you real time info. And yes, one more thing I forgot. This is that emergency flashlight which I told you. This can be very useful, especially during night time. Suppose you face an emergency at late night and you need a torch or something like that to inflate your tire at that time. You can simply turn on the flashlight on this product and get your job done. It's not that bright in daylight, you might not be able to see in the video, but gets your job done during night time. Has two modes, flashlight mode and emergency SOS, which flashes in red. Alright, boys, we're almost done. We're reaching the target, and this roughly took around like 1 minute to inflate one tire. So basically you can refill air in all the 4 tires of your car within 5 minutes. Pretty decent, right? Fast and reliable. See, if you'd ask me, these sort of gadgets are like quite essential for everybody who have cars, especially for those who travel a lot or maybe go on long trips. Because if something happens to your tire when you're in a remote place and maybe lose like air pressure, you don't want to wait for anybody or search for a service station, right? See the inflator nikalo, hawa bharlo and niklo. And best part is not just cars. This thing works with all sorts of vehicles like your scooters, bikes, cycles, and with the provided extra attachments, I could even fill my football, basketball also easily, guys. But one thing I do have to mention is these sort of inflators produce a bit of loud sound and also vibration. So don't be surprised by that. I haven't observed any sort of heating issues also during my usage, so nothing to worry about that. Well, that is pretty much it, guys, our video on this super useful gadget from Agaro. A digital car tire inflator. Very easy to use, reliable, and definitely does the job. It costs around 1999 rupees for the digital edition, and there's also an analog model available at a much affordable price. I'll leave links to both of them in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video and got to learn a lot. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.